Hey guys, Zero Gaming back here, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the new Apex Legends Season 2 update, what's changed, and what's to come. So yeah, very interesting video guys. I think that's what I'm going to do now, post like big news instead of like little small news along the way. Just like sum it up and be one of those like kind of gaming channels that just does news. That's what I'm kind of liking now, and yeah, thank you guys so much for like being subscribed and keeping with my channel. If you guys are new, you have known that I haven't posted in about like a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks, so yeah, definitely go check out my other channel if you want to see stories and stuff like that. But without further ado, yeah, let's get right into it. So, let's start with like the Apex trailer that came out. It did show the mysterious character that everybody was talking about and that got data mined, named Crypto. This character, we don't know that much about though. All we know is like his features. He's some kind of like like a Korean guy, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say like diversity to the team, and it makes sense though. I can see that happening. We would assume that there's not that many people in this game that deal with like tech, so maybe they can be like the coder. They have had the Crypto laptop confirmed in the game, and we might have saw parts of him, like body parts, him holding the laptop in the original trailer that they released. So we really don't know that too much. It has been data mined. Crypto has not been released, but the laptops are there. It's kind of interesting. So all points lead to him. We just don't know when he'll be making his debut appearance. Probably in some type of mid season 2. I guess probably something that EA has plotted, and yeah, we're gonna see that now. So I can't wait for that to happen if that happens, because EA is in Apex Legends, so we're probably waiting another good 3 months for anything to really happen with this new character. But it'll keep the fans waiting, I guess, and I think that's probably what they're still trying to do, as crazy as that sounds. And then moving on to what has changed in Kings Canyon. So Leviathans, they're moving, they're doing great right now, and yeah, they're smashing the buildings and kind of causing havoc, I guess. And it's kind of interesting because they work as great cover, so I wouldn't say they're like making gameplay worse. If anything, they're making it better until it puts down its foot and it blocked your shot, like your perfect one hit great shot. So yeah, that would suck. So I mean, I guess they're good and bad whichever way you see it, but I personally like them, and I kind of like when people are running under it and then all of a sudden just smashes his foot down and crushes the person. That's a pretty nice defense system if you know how to use them. And then also what's been happening is a little areas have been getting broken, and buildings have been getting crushed by these Leviathans. They don't move around too much. They take a step every good 5 minutes, but as far as I'm concerned, they aren't doing too much damage. If they only stay in one place, so just avoid them if you don't like them. That's literally it. And then as far as that goes, there are new buildings popping up as well. So there's new chest locations, more loot. I'll get into that in a second. But there are flyers and all that good stuff coming in now. And sometimes you can see them at the research stations. And it's kind of funny. This kind of goes into Pathfinder, what he wanted to do. He wanted to go to one of these research stations, and that's kind of his thing, to find his creator, and that's his origin story, which is kind of interesting that they'd add this into the game. I'm so glad they did, and I really hope that you guys see that too. It's kind of interesting how they've kind of been adding in the storyline to make it more apparent. Yeah, you can see flyers. The mining guy, he also discovered these maps from a research building. You can see those now in that research building, so he knew that the research building was going to come, and now there are a bunch of these weird cube-shaped buildings. There's also a tower now, and remember the tower previous has fallen over now, so it's kind of funny how that works. It's out with the old and in with the new, so I'm not really sure where that's headed. Now let's talk about big loot. This is another one. So to add extra loot in the game, they've added flyers, which carry around loot. Flyers don't really fly now. You actually have to find them, which is even harder. You have to find them just perching on top of mountains and cliffs, which is kind of hard if you think about it. It can be really annoying if you're trying to get one and it's evading you at every move. So I get that can be annoying, but sometimes they carry some pretty good loot. And then also at the very beginning of the game, instead of one blue location like on your map where there'll be like the gold tier stuff, they have a few care packages, a good 3 care packages that land down at the very start, and you can see them and you can fly to them. They've had more legendary guns. There's a lot of L stars coming in. People used to never use those, and now I can see I can get one every game if I want to. That's just how care packages are just coming in left and right now, and you start out with care packages too, which is kind of cool. And then the last thing I will touch base on is just Kings Canyon design. They only added Wattson, so that's the only I guess player diversity plus crossplay, charismatic, just this one person that they added in. They're okay. They're kind of like a caustic. That's what they really are. It is put those fences up and keep people out. So definitely going for more the camp thing this time. So definitely encouraging campers, and you can block stuff off. That it's really kind of interesting what they'll do with her, and if they'll make any new arrangements to Wattson. But we'll just see how I guess that turns out. And then, yeah, guys, that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this news video. I'm happy to be back. Check out my other channel if you want to see me more often. I'm only probably going to do big news dates and post when I can now. It's a really busy time for me right now. But hopefully, someday I'll get back into, some kind of, every other day kind of routine. See you guys all next time. Bye, guys.